I just traded away 3 pairs of my collection. Here's a sneak peek at them. I don't know how much you can see. Last one is still in the box. For 2 pairs of somebody else's collection, actually 1 Nike ID pair. Really special pairs in my opinion, so it's worth it giving up 3 pairs for them. I'm going to show them to you in a second. They're not here. I'm actually getting those ready to be shipped today, and the other pairs should arrive next week. So let's make a little cut to next week. Those are the 2 pairs I got back. So as I said, in my opinion, really special pairs. But before we get into more detail about them and their performance, let's take a look at what exactly I had to give up. Nike KD17 Christmas colorway. Hurts to give this one up. It's a really dope colorway and also a really dope performer in my opinion. They have great traction performance, very good cushioning, full length air strobel, and in the forefoot an extra zoom unit. We have a top loaded shank plate, and the materials are actually also very nice. All synthetic, very soft, plus the fit is wide foot friendly. I didn't use them as much, but I'd say like 3, 4, 5 times maybe. And the reason why I decided to give them away or to trade them away, even though I really like the colorway, is because I do have 3 more pairs. I have the On Pearl right here. Then I have the initial colorway I released, actually also a really nice pair, the Sunrise I think it was called. And then I have 1 more KD17 in my collection, which is the Halloween colorway. I have actually only worn this one time. I'm kind of saving them because they are really cool, but I'm thinking they're going to be some kind of an outdoor shoe for me in the summer, because I do really like the performance and I think they should also be durable enough for outdoors. So that is the first pair that I'm giving away. Let me know if you would have traded those away or not. By the way, these shoes, I got them from Kicks, so big shout out to them. The second pair I'm trading away is a pair, again from Nike, the Nike Ja 2 in the Nightmare colorway. Really cool design here in the back. I also have the Ja 1 in the Nightmare colorway, so that one definitely hurts the most. Simply because I like the design, I like those special colorway themes, just like with the KD17 in the Christmas colorway. I just like the story behind them, and I also still have the Ja 1 in this colorway. But again, I have 2 other pairs of Ja 2s, gonna show them off real quick as well. I have the Christmas colorway, I like it a little bit more, just more icy. And then I have the colorway I like the most, which is the Valentine's Day Ja 2. Really cool pair. I actually wasn't a big fan of them at first, but once I had them in hand, they looked really beautiful and amazing in my opinion. And now just to make it complete, to show off the Ja 1 in the Halloween colorway or the Nightmare colorway, here we go. I think here it was called Zombie, and on this one it's the Nightmare. So we have that kind of similar design here in the heel. Also a very cool pair. But I also thought the player, it's actually a pro player from Germany that I'm trading with, really wanted this pair because he likes the Ja 2 a lot. I don't like the performance as much anyways, because they are quite narrow and I have really wide feet. So I thought, okay, why not? Let's just include them. I also haven't worn these as often, so they're still in pretty damn good condition. And as I said, the performance, traction performance is definitely outstanding, probably the best feature of the shoe. Kind of like a suction cup like traction pattern, performs insanely well, also in dusty courts. The cushioning is nothing special. We have an air zoom unit in the forefoot. You feel it a little bit after it's broken in, but it's, as I said, nothing all too special. And in the heel we just have foam. Support is not as good anymore as on the Ja 1, sadly. They flex a bit too much in the midfoot, which I don't like, so that's just why they're not in my rotation as much. We do have a heel condor, so there's basic support features, but it's just not as outstanding as on the Ja 1s. And the materials are actually pretty nice, all synthetic, very soft, breaking nicely. That's also the reason why I can wear them as a wide footer, because the materials are so soft, they do break in quite nicely and accommodate a wide foot as well. And now for the last pair, I'm gonna have to get out the box. And if you know your shoe boxes, you can probably tell that this is a pair of the GD Cut 3. I'm a huge fan of this shoe, so this definitely also hurts to give them away. I mean, you can tell. I say it hurts with every shoe, just I really love my basketball shoes. You probably figured that already, since I have so many and since I'm making videos on them. GD Cut 3 in a simple black and white colorway, really clean. I just like my other colorways a little bit more, maybe apart from one that he didn't like, so he really wanted the black and white pair. So I was like, all right, you know what, let's make it a deal. For the other 2 pairs that I showed you in the intro a little bit, we're going to talk about their performance after we're done talking about these. So just as I said, let me know what you think of the trade. For the GD Cut 3, if you don't have a pair, they have very good traction performance, but it's not the most durable setup. So if you're planning to play outdoors, definitely get the GD Cut Academy if you like the look of the whole GD line. The cushioning is amazing. Full length Zoom X. First time we saw in a basketball shoe. I hope it's not the last time. It feels so damn nice underneath your foot. Very bouncy, still good court feel, great impact protection. Overall, just my favorite cushioning setup at the moment, probably next to Wave Weight's Boom and Adidas's Boost. I mean, Zoom Strobel is also pretty nice, let's be honest, but nothing is as light and as bouncy as Zoom X in my opinion. So the cushioning is the standout feature of the GD Cut Free. Materials are also very lightweight. Support is also not the best, so torsional support is a little bit of an issue, similar with the JAR2s, but still really good performers. And I decided to give them away, as I said, because I liked my other colorways a little bit better. I'm gonna show them off to you as well. My favorite is definitely the GD Cut Free in the Joel Lloyd PE. That is one of the most beautiful shoes in my collection and one of my favorite shoes in my collection as well. It just looks so damn nice. Then we have one of the initial colorways they released, GD Cut Free Be True to Her School, I think was the colorway name. Very nice purple and gray pair, really damn clean. I hooped in those a lot, actually also in the finals that I played in last year. Sadly we lost, so actually haven't worn them since, maybe a little bit superstitious. That's the Squidward colorway is what I call it. I think it's called Shine Together. Yeah, it says here on the heel, the Shine Together colorway. Really clean pair, and they remind me of the Curry 5 and the Squidward colorway. So that's why I call them that, and that's actually also where I wanted to have them. Very clean and also just looks so good and performs so good on foot. And now the last pair, I actually also traded for that pair, traded away 2 pairs of my collection. I can't remember exactly what it was. I think 2 pairs of SBO Player 1 Pluses. For the GD Cut Free in the All-Star colorway. Also very clean, but I haven't played with them as much simply because I like the other colorways more. So definitely also let me know which colorway of the GD Cut Frees you like the best. And now back to the performance of the 2 pairs I got back. The first one is, of course, the Sabrina 2 in a Nike ID Water inspired colorway. My opinion, really beautiful pairs. What I think is a little bit weird is that we have a translucent outsole on one pair and a solid rubber on the other pair. They don't really have that much of a difference in performance, but the durability is a little bit worse in the translucent pair, so that'll be interesting to see how they hold up. As you can see, I haven't even unlaced them yet. They just got in really recently and I haven't had the chance to play with them yet, but I'm definitely gonna rock them. A beautiful pair. And for the performance, I've uploaded 1 performance review of them already, and they've been in my rotation for a while. I've got 2 other pairs that I rock with. This one, the initial colorway that I released, really nice, where I also uploaded my review, and then I also have this nice yellow colorway that goes very well with my team's jerseys. And for the performance, as I said, traction performance is actually pretty damn good. The cushioning setup is a little bit lackluster. We've got just foam in the heel and a zoom unit in the forefoot, but you can't really feel it that much. If you play with them for a little bit, you can feel that it compresses, but it's just not the most comfortable setup if you understand soft cushioning to be comfortable cushioning. If you like low to the ground setups and that's comfortable for you, these are a top tier option. However, if you need impact protection, especially in the heel, they might not be the best pair for you. Support features are also good, but not the best. Actually, that's probably like the biggest concern or the biggest issue I have with them, because they do flex quite a lot here in the midfoot area, which I just don't like as much. Forefoot flex or toe area flex is totally fine and should actually be there, but just the midfoot should be more stable in my opinion, just for more torsional support. The materials are actually a highlight in my opinion. All synthetic, very soft, as you can see right out of the box. Already look like they're broken in, so that's definitely a highlight. And the fit is also amazing. Wide foot friendly from Nike, something you don't see too often, so they're really nice for my feet as well. And that's pretty much it already for the Sabrina 2. As I said, if you want more detail, just check out my full performance review of them or my in-depth review of them, or also just go through one of the shoe rotation videos. They're almost in every single one of them. Now for the Kyrie 2, I actually can't say anything about their performance yet. This is the red velvet colorway, I believe, and I've always wanted a pair of them. Also back in the day, it was just when I started playing basketball. Haven't been playing for that long. And I was never able to get them. My mom had that limit of like 1 pair of shoes per season, and I decided to get another pair, and she never bought me a Kyrie 2, sadly, but I can understand it. Just need 1 pair of shoes anyways. So that's really nice that I can finally play with them, that I can finally try them out. I've heard great things about their traction performance. I've heard not so great things about their cushioning performance. So also pretty low to the ground, it seems like. The materials seem alright. The fit actually also seems alright. Maybe a little bit narrow in the midfoot area, especially here on the medial side of the shoe. Support should be good. Looks like it's going to have good support. Also, let's see the flex test. As you can see here, flex is in the forefoot, midfoot is nice and stable. We've got that strap also, but it doesn't really do that much because it's not kind of connected to the insole or to the midsole with some flywire cables or anything like that, like what we saw on the KD4s. So I think you won't add that much extra support, but I'm really hyped to hoop with them on court. So definitely let me know if you've played in the Kyrie 2 and how you like them. And of course, let me know, was this trade a win or did I get scammed? I think it was a fair trade. I didn't use those pairs as much. And that's about it for today. If you've got any other questions, just let me know down below. With that being said, have a good one and see you next time.